Hello everyone, it's Katie. We are going to do an unboxing of the Shadowland Tarot by Monica Bodierski. I first heard about this deck on a conference when she presented about shadow work. So the only thing I did, it took a lot of willpower because I got it really late last night, was just take the plastic off, and I hope there's not plastic around the cards, otherwise I'm going to have to pause the video and come back. So the box is a magnetic closure. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a magnetic closure. So that's really, really nice. The box is sturdy. It's pretty thick. I'll just zoom in so you guys can read a little bit about it. So the first thing we have is the guidebook. So let's take that. Oh yay, they're not wrapped up. That makes me so happy. Okay, so we're going to scooch that out of the way. And we're going to look at the guidebook first. Now I am doing this with one hand because I gave my son my tripod because, you know, with the coronavirus, they all switched over to online classes, not classing, and he had to record some videos for gym. So I don't actually know what happened to my tripod. I hope to get it back someday. The paper is really good quality. It's in color. Each of the cards is laid out. How to use the cards, card layouts, tarot, FAQ, conclusions, and endnotes. So I'm not actually going to go through that. I just want to pull up one. Let's do one of the minor arcana and see what comes up. So the Seven of Pentacles tells you about the card, the keywords, the shadows, the messages, you might have to pause it to read. And it gives you some reflection questions. And then it goes on to the next card. So let's just take a peek at some of the spreads. Okay. Card layout, single card, yes or no, morning cards, evening meditation, and card journeys. The 3-card spread gives you different ways to use the 3-card spread. 4-season spread. 5-card element spread. I'm not going to go over them because I want people to buy this. So I don't want to give away her spreads because I think that would be really not cool. So the book has fantastic paper, high quality, it's well bound. It's just, and it's in color, it's fantastic. Wonderful. So let's go over the actual cards themselves. I might have a hard time getting the cards out because I am doing this one-handed. Oh, look at that. I got them out in one fell swoop. Okay. Oh, that's because there's one of those plastic things on them, which makes it very easy. There we go. All right, so let me readjust my cloth here, and then we are going to talk about card quality. Okay, the cardstock is thick. It looks like it's well made. You can definitely do reversals in this deck, as it doesn't really give you an indication of which way is which way. If that's your fancy. Okay, so let's go over the cards. So the first card obviously is the Fool. In this deck, it's called the Seeker. Look at how cute. The Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. Look at the bunnies. The Emperor. I love that Hierophant, man. Look at that. That's so shamanic. With the roots and the antlers. The Lovers. Strength. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. With the Owl. The Hangman with the Bat. This deck is just too cute for words. I think there's 2 cards here. Yeah. We have Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Interesting. This card is called Discretion. Should be Judgment. Huh. I'll have to look in the book why she renamed it. The World. The Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. 5. Looks like Bigfoot watching. The Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. This is the card that I opened the page to. Reminds me of Little Shop of Horrors. Eight of Pentacles. Working on their crystal skulls. Or candy skulls, I mean. I'm sorry. 9. 10. Page. Knight. Queen. So even though some of the cards are sticking together, that's not damaging the cardstock at all. The King. The Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. The voodoo dolls are stealing each other's pins. That's cute. The Eight of Swords. Oh, that's my cat freaking out. I don't know if you can hear it, but she's running full speed in my room. Like a nut. 8. Oh. The 9. The 10. The Page. The Knight. The Queen. The King. We got more than one here. The Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. More than one. 3. I love this card. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. The cat is running full speed in my room like a nut. I'm sorry, I'm sure you can hear it. She's freaking out. 8. 9. 10. Oh, I love this card. Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The King of Wands. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. 4 of Cups. the 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and finally, the King of Cups. All right, so I love this deck. This deck is so pretty. Now there's absolutely no, oh, and it's gilded on the side with gold. There's no way that I can shuffle the cards one-handed, but what I can do is mix them up a little bit. Let's do this one. We won't do a whole reading, but we'll pull one card. I guess I'm going to have to track down my tripod. So we'll pull one card. That's the one I want, right there. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. So I want to see what Monica has to say about the 9 of Wands. So we'll put that card right there. And we will grab the book. And we will, let's see here. The 9 of Wands is on page 138. And I really don't see the numbers. Oh, they're in the spiders. That's so cute. Just be patient. One more page. Okay. So, the card. This Shadowland inhabitant sits reading a journal by candlelight while nursing a bump on his head. He will take his time reviewing past actions and assessing what has led him to this point in his life before moving forward. The keywords associated with this are reflection, assessment, preparedness, rest, convalescence, recuperation, and acceptance. The shadow is frenzy, distraction, movement, deteriorate, weakness, ignore, and rejection. The message is, this card is a strong message advising you to stop what you're doing and take time to reflect on how you have arrived in your current situation. You may be feeling a bit battered and bruised after doing battle, working incredibly hard to achieve your goals. This is a good time to determine if you have pushed yourself too hard or others have been doing so. Perhaps you have been aggressive towards people in your life and are now feeling the backlash. This is the time to step out of your usual routine for a moment and rest and recuperate from a recent event in your life. You may not even be aware of how tired and worn you are feeling at this time. In work, you may feel that the toll of a 12-hour day is now catching up and you need to take a short break. Assess where you have acted in an overly defensive manner in response to criticism at work or in a personal relationship to determine if you are being the recipient of another's frustration. Make sure that you allow any drained energy to replenish before moving forward with new projects or additional responsibilities. You may feel like you are waiting for news or a reaction to some energy that you have sent out into the world. Are you anticipating a struggle or a fight? You may need to guard your turf or your energy for a while until you fully reinvigorate your life. This is not a time to travel or begin a new venture, but to rest and assess any old wounds received. The 9 speaks of culmination of energies expended cumulatively and over a long period of time. Physically, the 9 of Wands indicates that you must allow old wounds to fully heal and pay attention to particular... Hold on, let's try that again. Physically, the 9 of Wands is indicating that you must allow old wounds to fully heal and pay particular attention to concussive injuries. Financially, you may wish to review any poor decisions you have made or any potential security breaches to avoid fraud. In your love life, it is a time of deep reflection and letting go of old wounds and pain that might be keeping you from trusting. You may need time alone to be objective about a current situation to assess the wounds you seem to have received as a result of your relationship. So the reflection questions are: how did I get here? Do I need to sit and reflect about my journey? Where did I achieve success? Are there areas I feel I failed to express my potential? Am I taking time to heal from battle wounds? So that is your card. I think it's a really poignant card for this time. I think people are rushing to get back to life as normal. And I don't think that people are really taking the time that the universe has set out for them to be alone, go within, and heal the wounds. And if anyone wants to know what wounds that is, all you have to do is turn on the news and see the current state of that world right now. And you will see what wounds need to be healed. So I do hope that you enjoyed the walkthrough of the Shadowland Tarot by Monica Badierski. She's a really fantastic person. Like I said, I just saw her in a seminar for an online tarot conference, and I just had to get this deck. This deck would be great to do with shadow work. It would be great to do around Halloween. If you're a twin flame reader, you could do this on the blocks that are keeping 2 people away, or if you're a love, you do love readings, this would be another really good deck to use for that. Triggers in twin flame readings, I think is the word that I wanted to use. I'll just let you take one look at that. Okay, many blessings.